Have you ever felt like your blood sugar controls your life more than you do? Because I have. There was a time when every meal felt like a battle. Every snack, every sip came with guilt, fear, or doubt. I was tired. Tired of feeling tired. Tired of tracking every number. Tired of living inside a system of restrictions. And one day, while researching natural ways to support my blood sugar, I stumbled upon something surprisingly simple: rosemary tea. Now, before you scroll away thinking, it's just a herb, I want to ask you one thing. What if this everyday plant, often used to season food, could actually help you manage your blood sugar naturally? What if it could become a small, calming habit that brings real benefits to your daily routine? In this video, I'll share why I started drinking rosemary tea, what happened after just a few weeks, and why more and more people living with diabetes are turning to this gentle but powerful herbal tea. But more importantly, I'll show you how it fits into a lifestyle of mindful, balanced eating without the overwhelm. And stay with me until the end, because I'll give you a simple 3-step method to make rosemary tea part of your daily routine even if you hate the taste of most herbal teas. Trust me, this one's different. When I first heard about rosemary tea helping people with diabetes, I was skeptical. I mean, how could something so simple make a difference? But I kept asking myself, what if it could? And that question led me to look deeper. I found out that rosemary isn't just a fragrant herb for chicken or potatoes. It actually contains natural compounds like rosmarinic acid and carnosic acid. These names may sound technical, but their job is pretty simple. They help reduce inflammation, support insulin sensitivity, and may even slow down how quickly sugar is absorbed into the bloodstream. For someone like me, someone constantly trying to keep blood sugar stable, that was a big deal. But here's the part that really surprised me. After drinking rosemary tea daily for just 2 weeks, I started noticing changes. My energy felt more stable throughout the day. I wasn't having those sudden crashes after meals. I didn't feel as foggy in the afternoons. Now, I'm not saying this tea is a miracle, far from it. It's not a replacement for your medication, and it won't solve everything overnight. But it's a support, a tool. And when you live with diabetes, every tool matters. The most powerful tools are the ones you actually use. And for me, rosemary tea became something I looked forward to, not because it fixed everything, but because it made me feel like I was doing something good for myself, something simple, consistent, and healing. That feeling alone started to shift how I saw my health. One thing I've learned is that consistency beats intensity, especially when it comes to habits that support diabetes. So, when I decided to try rosemary tea, I wanted it to feel natural, not like another task on my long health checklist. Here's how I prepare it. I take 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary or a small sprig if it's fresh and add it to a cup of boiling water. I let it steep for about 7 to 10 minutes, covered. That's important. Covering the cup keeps the beneficial oils from evaporating. Then, I strain it, and it's ready. No sugar, of course, but I sometimes add a slice of lemon or a tiny bit of cinnamon for extra flavor. I started drinking it once a day, usually after lunch. That's when I used to feel the most sluggish, and this tea helped calm that post-meal crash. But here's the thing, you don't need to drink it at a specific time. What matters is that it fits into your rhythm. Some people prefer it in the morning to feel more alert. Others like it at night for its calming effects. The key is to listen to your body. And don't worry if you don't love the taste at first. I didn't either. But I reminded myself, this isn't about flavor, it's about feeling better. And over time, I actually started to enjoy it. It became a ritual 5 quiet minutes, just me and the cup. That simple moment of peace gave me more than any snack ever could. Now, I want you to imagine something. What if that cup of rosemary tea could become a symbol of control? Not control over every number or symptom, but control over your choices, your habits, your mindset. That's what it became for me. A small choice made daily that reminded me I am still in charge of my health. If you've watched this far, you already know. This isn't just about rosemary tea. It's about taking back a little piece of control in a life that often feels controlled by numbers, labels, and limits. For me, this small habit became more than just something I drank. It became a reminder that I'm not helpless, that even with diabetes, I can still choose things that support me gently, naturally, and consistently. Not every day is perfect, but having a simple ritual that brings comfort, stability, and even a bit of healing, that's powerful. I know how overwhelming it can feel to make changes. But you don't need to change everything. Start small, 1 cup, 1 moment, Try rosemary tea this week just once a day. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your mindset shifts. And give yourself credit for every effort, no matter how small it seems. You're showing up for your health, and that matters. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your experience or your questions. And if you want more tips like this about food, herbs, and small habits that help with diabetes, make sure to subscribe. This journey is easier when we walk it together.